Welcome back, darling. So the period we're looking at today is the 6th and the 7th of May. And I want you to have a look at this price. This is Ethereum and it went down. Now, what's happened is Vitalik sent 15,000 Ethereum to be dumped. Absolutely dumped. And I've made some posts on it as well. But I'm here to help you. Why you like, subscribe, bell button, all me, is you're here for the knowledge, the friendship, the wisdom, the laughing. You're here to learn something. In crypto and investing, we are humans. Confirm you're a human in the comment section. And remember, humans have weaknesses. We are always thinking about the fear perspective. We're always thinking about the downside. Even me, a turbo bull, long term, I'm always thinking about the year 2025, 2027, 2030. I'm actually thinking about that all the time. And I want you to know, every time I see sells, I think, oh, crap, it's over. Oh, no one's ever going to buy this again. That's the first thing that goes to my mind. It's an instant human reaction. I don't like it, but we have to live with it. And crypto is very illiquid. Extremely illiquid. You know this. It is absolutely disgusting how thin we are and how little you sell to absolutely destroy the price. You think about it, you think, how the hell will we ever make it through this? But we do. Crypto's a casino, man. It's a casino and everybody's coming in and it's growing and network effects are pumping and every year more people come in for the foreseeable future. So, on this day that we're looking at, I've got this post that I had made, right? So Vitalik had dumped just 0.01% of the Ethereum supply. So it was about 15,000 out of like 120 million. Can you believe that? And he made the chart look like... By the way, you got to appreciate this, friends. Ethereum is the second most liquid asset. Ethereum, the second largest, most liquid asset in crypto in terms of size, market cap, bids and liquidities and everything, okay? And it still crashed a big, this is huge, 7% when you sold 0.01%. That's like you're in a boxing ring and I just blow wind out of my mouth going and you fall over. Man, we're so sensitive to these things. And you think, man, how the hell are the altcoins going to make it? But this is up to you. You got to understand this. Every coin has holders, big holders who can dump you to zero. Every single coin. I had 2 coins here for you listed on the day, the 16th of May, 30th of May. I just want you to know, whenever you looked at these, don't think, oh, crap, it's definitely going to zero. Because yes, most of the time in most coins, unlocks means it's payday for the people who got in a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's very unfortunate, but that's how it is. And you want to be in a coin where even if it goes down, you are seeing people talk about buying the dip. Even if it goes down, you feel that the community is still looking to a brighter future. But that itself is not enough. Sometimes the maths just doesn't work out. Sometimes the liquidity is like $2 million, but the unlock is like $3 million. I've seen things like that. You can't do anything about that. So you might ask me, how do they get rid of their money? Well, it's very sinister. This is why, please, open mind, open heart, 4 hearts of friendship and justice. Please, friends, you got to listen to this. These scum, they will trick you. Okay, now I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not saying ape or optimism. This is the coin here of the unlocks. I'm not saying they're doing anything bad or anything. This just so happened coincidentally to be an unlock relevant to when I did the tweet at this time. It has nothing to do with anything specifics. It was just the most recent big ones coming up. But I want you to know, in these other coins, instead of clicking market sell, what they do is they go to the volume reading of the day and they might sell like 1% of the volume every day. So what happens is, let's say your volume was like $1 million a day in a coin, $1 million. What they'll do is they will sell about $10,000. So you're doing 1 million of volume, they'll sell about 10K per day every time the volume is. This is a traditional measured approach so that they can sell in the background without impacting the price. But of course, you say, what do you mean you don't impact the price? Of course you do impact the price. You just don't impact it for that day. This is why you got to learn from this. There are VCs, there are coins out there. They already have the unlock and you've probably forgotten about it because look, all our memories, we're like goldfish in crypto. We're like goldfish. There's like 50,000 things blasting us with sensitive information every day. Like breaking news, going up, going down. We can't think straight. So that issue from 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago, you've completely forgotten about it already. But the coins have already been unlocked. And many times these VCs, these institutions, the founders, the leaders, I've got to use the S word. They're scum. You got to consider them scum. They're not always scum, but I'm looking out for you. I'm looking out for you. You know when you're young, what do your parents tell you? They say, when you're crossing the road, you look 3 times. It's not because of you. It's because they always say, my mum always used to say, hey there's a bloody idiot driver out there. That's what she used to say to me all the time. Nothing to do with you. So I'm here to tell you, yes, there are bloody idiot, the VCs out there. That's exactly how you have to think about this. Otherwise, so you might say to me, well, I've only got like $2,000 in this coin. Should I even really bother? Yes, you should bother. Yes, you should. You know why? Because you're not going to realize the unlocks have damaged you until later on. So yes, this is a 1 minute chart for Ethereum in this window of time. But what you don't know is if you are holding something and it's done this and the unlocks have come out and I'm going to draw the rest of the market going up, the rest of the market's going to be screaming. By the way, this is a frame of 2 years. Your coin is not going to go to that high. It's going to be just doing this. And you're not going to know. You're not going to know. As it's happening, you're going to think every time it comes for these pops, it's like, this is it. This is the time. We're going to have a big month. We're going to have a big month. That's what you're going to keep thinking. But what you're not going to know is those unlocks. Remember the volume. They're selling 1% per day. They're finding ways to get rid of the coins. They're relying on Bitcoin and Ethereum lifting the whole market up. It's a giant, it's a tornado, it's a whirlwind. It lifts everything up. Everybody's trading, the volumes all around go up. And they use this to their advantage. Market makers are hedging up, down, left, right. Oh, the RSI people are coming in and trading. They're using this to your advantage. Their advantage, not your advantage. Your disadvantage. Because you see the rest of the market going up. There's activity going up and down. But you don't know someone is in the background selling 1% per day. You're like, oh, $10,000, but there's $1 million of liquidity. But stretch that out over time. You'll see that eventually. Well, I don't want you to learn this lesson because I learned this lesson. I'm here to tell you, don't do this. Get out of junk and rotate to something else where there are religious cult Ponzi believers. Okay, that's what you need to do. Not a joke. You want people who are not going to give up. That's it. You want people who are going to be loyal to the end, who are going to fight. You don't want people to come and tell you, oh, the benevolent institution, they're not going to sell on us. They're doing what's best for the community. No, they're not. No, they are not. And even if they are, they're trash. That's the worst part, friends. The worst part is everyone has good intentions. You ever hear that politician saying the road to hell is paved with good intentions? Yes, it's the same thing with crypto here. They don't know what they're doing. They don't have a peanut brain at the top of the food chart, the food ranking up there, making all the decisions. They don't. They don't have someone who's spending time on marketing and branding. They don't. I know this. I go see this. You know what they do? They go make reports. They go make these long, boring reports, and they go talk to people, and they call up banks, and they go do this nerd stuff, and they go just put the word blockchain and crypto and other new buzzwords to try to get more funding and ICOs and deals. That has nothing to do with increasing value perception in crypto for us. Nothing. You know what increases value. I've already told you from Metcalfe's law, man. Metcalfe's law, right? You increase N, the price goes N squared. Which means you increase N, the number of users, you will get a price parabolic pump if you increase the number of users. which means the number of people, which means more adoption. What they do is they do the funnel upside down. So what these people do, I'm going to show you right now. They do the ripple approach. This is one of my favorite examples. You guys love this when I do this because this was so eye-opening because you're all baby doll baby cakes. I know so many people are so grateful that I was able to point this out for them. So Ethereum took a ground up approach. Ethereum was like, we are a currency for the people, by the people. I know you kind of laugh now, but they say, hey, we're a currency for the people, by the people. We want it super cheap, and we're just going to make this open. If you're a person in Nigeria or another third world country somewhere else out there, you can come and code and develop on us and do anything you want. Decentralized. We make no rules. Independent, neutral to public good. That's what they say. So they believe the value will go up. We get the people first. So I'm going to say people first. This is the Ethereum. Polar opposite up the top is XRP Ripple. And there will be a drop of water here to signify the water for their logo. XRP Ripple are business first. Business, institution, establishment first. Yeah, I have to use that word. It is establishment first because that's what it is. They believe if they get these people to use the technology, then they will spit on us downwards. And they go, look at this, darling. Come and use your beautiful payment solutions, which no one cares about, man. Payment solutions is a 2017 narrative. No one cares about that. Well, you already know no one cares about that. You already know. Everyone was willing to buy Chinese coins, AI coins, meme coins. They're buying those before Bitcoin. No one cares about payments. So you know this by now. You know this is what Ripple, this is what everyone's doing. So this is what most of these VCs, I want you to know, I'm not targeting just Ripple here, it's just a good example because everyone knows this. This business establishment first approach, that's what the default crypto, unlock, VC, altcoin founders are doing. That's what the default position is. And you probably know this. You're wondering why, hey man, how come every few years there's a completely new set of coins in the top 100? Why do they all rotate out? Well, now you know why they rotate out. It's because someone kind of cracks a code. But I want you to know this. Not all those coins are able to crack the code. What happens is people realize, they're like, wait a minute. This coin, it's not doing anything for me. It's crap. And they're doing a top-down approach. See, people don't really know how to internalize it. They just say, this coin's trash. It's not exciting anymore. That's what they say. They say it's not exciting anymore. And what they mean by that is they're doing the business first approach. They're not going after the people. The people demand Ponzi, degen, NFT, gardens, JPEGs, memes, everything. We want price pumps, man. We want people to come in. We want to do handstands. We want to sit on squeaky chairs, spin around, eat bananas. That's what we want to do. But they don't get that. They think, no, they think you want to shave. You want to write boring letters that no one's going to read. You want to go on TV and tell people, yes, the industry is such a great institution. That's what they actually believe that. They go speak to them. They believe these things. Has nothing to do with you or me and price pumps. Nothing. And value creation. Remember, Metcalfe's law, man. You need more users. You need more users. And what they always think is, remember, I just got to reiterate. This has nothing to do with just Ape Coin, which is Lava Labs, whatever it is, Yuga Labs, whatever they're called, and Optimism. Nothing specifically to do with these guys. For all we know, they're so for the community. You actually remember the monkey JPEGs with Ape. They were building community brand. Yes, the price helped, but you got to think about that focus. Now you got to think, can they keep everyone interested for the next one? So this is how you have to think about these things. And I want you to know there is no secret formula that is repeated yet. We're all experimenting, financial engineering. But what I've just given you is an insight into my little peanut brain. So you're like, hello, hello, hello. Like, yes, there's a lot of echo in my brain. There's literally nothing in there except this little tiny peanut with a few specks of salt on it, just rolling around in his skull. There's literally nothing in there. But I'm here just to tell you, of the little things I know, this is something you can take home, which is all you need to do. Find something that you believe in and just freaking hold, man. Freaking hold. Just like the early Ethereum people believed in it. The early Ethereum people, they said, hey, we believe we're people first. We believe there's a need to move fast because we want to do all the experiments quickly so we can find the solutions to help the world. That's what their base fundamental underlying undertone is, and then you have people on top saying, we need to make a professional, polished, shiny approach. We need to get different networks. And, some of them might be like, oh, we need to get a sponsorship with this coffee company. I'm not here to tell you one is better or worse. I'm just telling you what works. The market gives the Ethereum approach value. And you already know this. It's not even you might have an epiphany right now. You might have an epiphany because your chair is pretty squeaky and so is mine. Of course, that's your epiphany. But also you're thinking about, well, you knew this. This is nothing new, man. This is absolutely nothing new. But aren't you glad you got a friend who told you? Don't forget, friends, crypto's very liquid. They're selling in the background. Get out of the poop. Rotate to core coins. I don't know how long we're going to have before prices aren't in the depression zone and like kind of the mid zone anymore, man. You don't want to be fighting for red candles. You don't want to be in that. One day it will come. I know it sounds like it's a long way off, but one day it'll come, man. One day it'll come. I don't know when. Could be 2 years. Just the last, because look, I'm telling you now. If you don't do this now, I promise you this is what happens. You will have 99.99% discipline every hour, every day. Then it's like a boiling pot. It will eventually boil so much in yourself that you've missed it. Because you only put some of you have like 30 grand savings and you got like $1,200 in crypto. I'm thinking like, man, just throw in like 6 to 8K. What are you doing, man? Throw in 10K. How old are you? Oh, you're under 35? What the hell do you need? What's that 30 grand savings sitting there, man? Just throw 10K in. You can make it back in savings in like 6 months. But your upside on taking out that 6 months savings is you might get 60 months savings. Actually, a lot more than that. Actually, you might get 120 months savings, which is 10 years. The opportunity cost is too big. It's too big. But I can only yell for so long, baby dolls. At least you have a friend who loves you. Like, subscribe, bell button, or you're going to tell mum and dad that you love them.